friend Michelle here in Santa Cruz, California with my dog Buddy. And I wanted to do a Facebook Live because there's so many people having such a good time here on the beach, where at the front of the beach it says that we can't go on the beach from 11 to 5, and it's after, it's like noon or whatever time it is, and there's tons of people. And I just love that, because we need to be on the beach. We need to feel the earth and feel the wind and feel the sun on our face and hear the ocean and play in the sand. There's a family behind me that buried their daughter and is making a mermaid tail for her in the water. And I just think that's beautiful. And there's kids playing in the sand and playing in the water, which this water is flippin' cold. This water is ice cold compared to Hawaii. So I wanted to bring this Facebook Live today. There's a bird up there, I don't know if you saw him. We're not separate from the planet. And this time of awakening is it's really amazing that we had to go in, and we have so much confliction. I'll just say that because I've been posting stuff and I know that a lot of people, woo! Oh geez, that water's cold. Woo, cold. So much confliction on a lot of stuff I post. And honestly, I'm posting stuff that I've been researching for many years, and I know it's scary. And there's a bigger, deeper part of this all, and that's awakening. And that's choosing to feel your body, to feel whatever emotion you're having, breathing into those emotions. And then there's like a trust. There's a trust that it's not a mistake you're here at this time in history. It's not a mistake I'm here at this time in history. It's not a mistake you are who you are. And that feeling is a vibrational frequency. The feelings that we hold in our body are actually recording all of our experiences in our life. That's what our emotions are. They're actually a record player, a record for everything we've experienced in our life. And if we can actually look at those in a new light of what does this teach me about myself? Who am I? The reflection of who you are, the exploration of who you are is actually why we're here. It's actually one huge reason why we're here. It's an exploration of who we are, each one of us as a unique expression of infinite intelligence. And who we are in the world and how we do our lives is an exploration. So this whole pandemic, whatever you want to believe it to be, who are you through this? Where's your heart? I know my heart has gone up and down with this. I've gotten angry, frustrated, and all kinds of stuff, and just exploring who I am. And I'm a stand for freedom. I'm a stand for no vaccines, and opening up to truth, and honoring our divine self. And what is that divine self? That divine self is when you get in nature, that feeling of, that feeling, that's what I'm talking about. What's up, Aloha Patrick? So that divine feeling of getting in nature and that release, that's a part of who we are. That's a part of the awakening process. This planet, we're not separated from Mother Earth. It's like we live our lives in these boxes with this food we get in stores, when we used to actually go out and gather and plant and feed ourselves from the planet. We're still doing that, but we're doing it in a more artificial way. And I think this is the time to go back to the planet. It's a time to go back and remember where we come from and who we are. And that feeling of meditation and that feeling of hugging a friend and feeling that love, that frequency, that's a part of who we are. And I really think that it needs to be cultivated more, especially at this time. In this time of fear, if you're afraid and you're feeling fear, get in nature. Give her your fear, because the planet can take it and transform it. And feel the frequency. Let the frequency of the planet match yours. Like, connect with that frequency of putting your feet on the ground, whether it's the beach or your backyard. Hey Derek, aloha. And let yourself feel the frequency of the planet and remember where we come from, because we do not come from this world. We're not staying here. We're staying here for under 100 years, 100 if we're lucky. And that's it. And we didn't come from this planet. We came, the essence of who we are came from infinite intelligence, which is all around us. So that's where we're gonna head back to. And I think that that's a fantastic place. And this is an adventure. It's like, who are you in this time? Aloha, Deborah, aloha. I loved your video, by the way. Your TED Talk rocks, so I'm definitely gonna be posting that. So that was an amazing video. But the last thing I just wanna share on this live is get yourself in nature. Let yourself feel afraid if you feel that. Breathe into that feeling. Don't make it right or wrong or try to fix it in any way. It's just an emotional frequency. Aloha Lee, thank you for joining me. It's an emotional frequency. And when you get out in nature, like all these amazing, beautiful people have done here in Santa Cruz, I almost said Hawaii, in Santa Cruz, California, and these amazing children who are breathing the cold, cold water, because that water's so cold. Aloha, hey Jonathan, aloha. Getting out in nature and remembering that we are more than these bodies. We're more than the government systems that are happening. We're more than this virus. Honestly, what'll happen when you get in nature and when you actually feel the frequency of the planet and the organized chaos that the planet actually has and that we're actually in right now, it actually will inspire you toward action, towards some type of action. Here's some dogs. My dog is the blonde one. But it'll inspire you towards some type of action that you need to take. It's not a mistake that you're here at this time in history. It's not a mistake that you have the personality that you have and that you are who you are in the world. You're meant to be here at this time in history and the world needs you. So open your heart, get into nature, and let the energy of the planet guide you to what you need to do next. What is it that you need to say or experience? Or maybe you just need to rest. Maybe you just need to give yourself a break and just take a day of rest and honoring that. I know Deborah talks about that in her video, recover before movement, or I can't remember what you said, how you put it, but it was beautiful. So aloha Bailey sister, miss you so much. Santa Cruz, this is the beach that my dog gets to go on every day. And this water is flipping cold, but I just honor whatever your beliefs are about this pandemic, and I hope you honor mine. I feel and know that we are at a time of awakening, and it just feels so good in my heart to know that. And this is a journey. It's gonna take all of us. It's gonna take all of us to really open up our hearts and find our path. And we can do it, and we're gonna do it together. So I hope that you'll get in nature sometime today. Love you. Preach it, girl. I miss you. Oh my God, I miss that water. This is our water. It's flipping cold. It's ice water. These kids are so brave. I'm like, oh my God, I just put my feet in the water and it's like, okay, done. But love you, sister, so much. So grateful for everybody I've met in my life. Jonathan, Deborah, we've never met in person, but just having you on my summits has been such a blessing. You know, it's like, why do we find certain people in our lives? Why is it that all of a sudden we'll go to a certain canoe club and meet a family of people there that then we have life experiences with, and those experiences, they open our hearts and they feel so good. Why is it that we find friends and we laugh with certain people more than other people? Why is it that you connect? Why is it that you found your partner who you found? You know, that's all gratitude. So much gratitude for you, Jonathan. I remember when we met, and it's a beautiful thing to experience this life. It's so beautiful, and it's such a gift. It's such a gift to be a human being at this time. You know, my dog, who I've had for 13 years, or actually 11 years, he's 13 years old. That is such a blessing. My first dog, and having that experience of cuddling with him and taking him home for the first time. Those are why we're here. That's why we're here. It's human experiences. So this experience of this virus, this experience of people agreeing and not agreeing. Yes, I'm in Santa Cruz, Jonathan, yes. This experience of people agreeing and not agreeing with each other, it's an exploration of who we are. Who are you through this? Can you stay in love? And I asked that to myself too, because I've definitely gotten triggered. And I just remember now that this is an experience, and it's going to be gone in, I'm 47, I'm going to be 50 in 2.5 years, and I love that. So I'm excited to see what happens when I transition and go back to infinite intelligence that is all around us, and I get to experience a love that I've never experienced being in a human body. I'm like, okay, that was an amazing adventure. Did I give it my all? Was I kind when I should have been kind, or did I feel my anger and express that in a loving way? And I know I haven't always. Seriously, have not always. I've made some deep mistakes with this pandemic, and now I'm like, how can I experience more love, and how can I say aloha to these amazing, beautiful women? Aloha, and Ted, aloha. So anyway, I just honor whatever you're believing around this pandemic, and wherever you're at in life. Experience, get out in nature, say hello to strangers, because guess what? They're having all kinds of feelings too, just like you. We're all the same. We're just in a unique expression of the divine, which is everywhere. This empty space is not empty. This empty space is more powerful than we could possibly imagine. 1 cubic centimeter of this empty space could boil all the oceans in the world, and this empty space is in our bodies. 1 proton in our body, and we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trillions of them. No mistakes, Bailey says. Amen, sister. 1 proton in your body, and we have a bajillion of them, like more than you can count, has enough holographic information to recreate the entire universe, and that's in every single cell of our body. So this is just an experience. Let's experience it. Let's bring peace. Let's bring love. And if you're angry, express that express your anger in a way that doesn't harm other people or yourself, and let yourself feel it. And if you're sad or afraid, let yourself feel it, and then get in nature and let her energy combine with you. Be congruent with your heart and your mind and the frequency of the planet, because this planet, she has an energy, and she is a spirit, and we feel her, especially when we're grounded on the earth or on our canoes. So I love you guys. Much aloha, and I'll see you soon, Bailey. Love you.